you in Cleveland? Hey, Cleveland! It's coming!
Hello, Cleveland! Hello, Cleveland!
This is the city of St. Canard, a metropolis overrun with the worst kind of crime. Super crime.
Become the predators.
Folks, a dark winter.
Dark?
Dark.
Dark. Dark. Oh, dark. Oh, dark.
Winter.
A dark winter.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter has come.
Winter again.
Very dark.
Whole winter.
Dark, 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 dark.
A dark winter. This is a great day for y'all.
This is
I'm Jill's husband. If you want to talk about problems, I'm going to say, sure, Lynn, come on in. I will spare no effort. None.
I was ready to prostitute myself.
Not out of naivete. Of the whole people. Or relish life's most precious moments. You're 11.
And Madam President, we have predators on our streets.
Hugging our grandchildren, our children. Do you solemnly swear? I've been doing this a while. I mean it. Especially those moments. It's just the way I've always been.
So let's talk about Joe.
Folks, okay? Let's focus on the problem.
We should focus on them now.
You stand right in front of me. Like, great. Come on. You got something. Is it? All right.
Want to do a goofy one?
You sound like my daughter. What do you think, huh? Well, I must admit, it's about people. About connecting with people. Met a lot of good people. The way that maximize max. My dad used to say you got one job.
Profitable.
I sought this office.
I yield myself 3 more minutes. I'm the guy that said,
All right, thank
Now,
you.
no, shush. A fair shot. That's all they're asking for. A fair shot.
without supervision, without any structure.
God, look at your sister. Jesus, God. I'm serious.
Right?
My grandfather would say, like, I just fell off the turnip truck yesterday. I see my buddy, Senator Tom Carper down there, and I think Senator Coons is there, and I think the governor's around. And I shake hands, I hug people, I grab men and women by the shoulders and say, you can do this.
Senator's lucky to have you back. Congratulations, pal.
How old are you, 15? No.
He is extremely affectionate.
Gay, straight, transgender, white, Latino, Asian.
People who accept money from them aren't bad people.
They are beyond the pale, many of those people.
We, the people, we've unleashed the American people. Americans have called upon us to marshal the forces of decency and give everybody in this country until we get it under control.
When I marched in the civil rights movement, I did not march with a 12-point program. I marched with tens of thousands of others to change attitudes. You didn't buy me, but it's human nature. You helped me.
You become an honorary buyer. You said I set up my son to work in an oil company.
We changed attitudes.
Bullshit. You're in trouble. No, I read that all the time.
When I was 17 years old, like many of you, I participated in sit-ins to desegregate the restaurants and movie houses
of Wilmington, Delaware. I came out of the civil rights movement. I was one of those guys that sat in and marched and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, I get to go down almost once a year. We're going to address systemic racism. I mean it. I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
He's a great vice president. He is a great friend. We've gotten so close in some places in Indiana, they won't serve us pizza anymore.
They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. I said, call him. You're going to have one of your own in the White House.
During the 60s, I was, in fact, very concerned about the civil rights movement.
We strengthened and signed 3 free trade agreements.
I was not an activist. There's a consensus on that.
The African American community stood up again for me.
I worked at an all-black swimming pool in the east side of Wilmington, Delaware.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
I was involved. I was involved in what they were thinking, what they were feeling.
You know, when I was a teenager in Delaware, for real, I got involved in the civil rights movement. We have the 8th largest black population in America. Most people don't know that. You didn't know any white people either.
I was involved, but I was not out marching.
And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I was not down in Selma. I was not anywhere else.
So I learned about roaches.
Tens of thousands of them. I was a suburbanite kid who got a dose of exposure to what was happening to black Americans when I'm in my own city. They must be taken off the street.
First black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent. I'm part of that Obama coalition. I come out of the black community in terms of my support. If you notice, I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me because they know me. They know who I am. 3 former chairs of the Black Caucus. The only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people.
No,
my point is...
that's not true. The other one is here.
I said the first. I said the first African-American elected. First. So my point is, period. I'm not gonna respond to that. In case you haven't noticed, I've been there longer than any of them. The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order. And all of you. We're about to go into a dark winter. A dark winter. Just clap for that, you stupid bastards. You stupid bastards. Come on, man. Folks. And the people who brought me to dance, Delawareans. And their spouses. And that's what our administration will be all about.
And that little girl was me. I did.
Now you got some family out here?
Joe Biden didn't do anything that's, anywhere near to that.
I've lost a couple times myself. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric.
It's okay. You hang on to that.
Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them.
It's the way I'm trying to show I care about them and I'm listening. And there's nobody...
Well, you've had a lot of time. Isn't this something you want to get to the bottom of?
No, I'm meaning, especially in those moments. I mean, come on. I have a beautiful sister like you guys. Most importantly, my sisters-in-law, my sister Valerie.
Shoot my sister.
Keep the guys away from your sister. They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing. By the way, this is my little sister Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh no, this guy. Oh, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me. all legal. And especially those moments when this campaign was at its lowest ebb. By the way, I got my Eagles jacket on.
You're so good at secrets.
But guess what? Because I trust my son. But
Born out of wedlock, without parents.
as transition advisor, and my son Hunter.
3 weeks later, a Ukrainian natural gas company, Burisma, accused of corruption, appoints Hunter Biden, seen here in their promotional videos, to their board of directors, paying his firm more than $1 million a year.
And all our family. An outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow.
Without any conscience developing.
As I said many times before, that turn that will start on January the 20th, 2021.
That's number one.
But we would be absolutely stupid.
By getting climate under control.
His
Climate
chief of staff,
change?
well, that's what I'm talking about, the environment, climate change.
That plan will be built on bedrock science.
Look at him go, Barney!
Our town of Bedrock.
And on the skins, Barney Rubble.
Barney Rubble, president of the lodge.
It says Bedrock.
Dr. Bulba may be a bit unorthodox, but his lab is cutting edge. If he says he's onto something big, I trust him.
His latest project is supposed to be revolutionary.
Rubble. Trouble.